99% of people don't know the unpleasant odor specific to seniors. It's the real reason seniors smell. Hey there, my wise friends. Welcome back to the channel, where we share heartfelt advice, life lessons, and tips to live your healthiest, happiest life as we embrace our golden years. I'm your host, and today I'm sitting down with you like we're having a cozy chat over coffee. I want to talk about something that's rarely discussed but affects so many of us as we age, an unpleasant odor that's often linked to seniors. You might have heard whispers about it or noticed it yourself, maybe with a loved one or even in your own life. The title of today's video says it all. 99% of people don't know the unpleasant odor specific to seniors. It's the real reason seniors smell. Now, before you click away, hear me out. This isn't about shaming or pointing fingers. Aging is a beautiful journey, and we're here to navigate it with grace, wisdom, and a little humor. Today, I'm going to share the science behind this odor, why it happens, and most importantly, practical, kind, and respectful ways to manage it. Whether you're a senior yourself, caring for an aging loved one, or just curious about healthy aging, this video is for you. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive into this heartfelt conversation. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so we can keep sharing wisdom together. What is this senior smell we're talking about? Let's start with the elephant in the room. You might have heard terms like old people smell thrown around, and it can feel hurtful or embarrassing. But here's the truth. There's a real scientific reason behind this, and it's not about poor hygiene or neglect. The odor we're talking about is often described as musty, slightly sweet, or even a bit like old books. It's not something anyone chooses, and it's not your fault. In fact, studies have shown that this smell is tied to natural changes in our bodies as we age. Back in 2001, Japanese researchers identified a specific compound called 2-nonenal, which is produced by our skin as we get older. This compound is created when omega-7 fatty acids in our skin break down, especially after the age of 40. The older we get, the more 2-nonenal our bodies produce and can linger on clothes, bedding, or even in our homes. It's not something you can just wash away with regular soap, and that's why it's so misunderstood. Knowing this takes away the stigma. It's just biology, not a reflection of who you are or how much you care about yourself. Let me share a quick story. A few years ago, I was visiting my dear Aunt Margaret, who's in her late 70s. She's the kind of woman who's always put together, beautifully dressed, hair done, and a smile that lights up the room. But I noticed a faint, unusual smell in her home. At first, I thought it was just the house, maybe old furniture or a closed-up space. But over time, I realized it was something more. When I learned about 2-nonenal, it clicked. Aunt Margaret wasn't doing anything wrong. Her body was just aging like all of ours do. That's when I started researching how to help her and myself age with confidence. Why does this happen? The science of aging skin. So, why does 2-nonenal show up as we age? It's all about how our skin changes over time. As we move into our 50s, 60s, and beyond, our skin produces less oil, which means it's drier and more prone to breaking down. At the same time, our metabolism slows, and our bodies don't process fatty acids the way they used to. This leads to the production of 2-nonenal, which gets released through our skin and sweat. But it's not just about biology. Other factors can make this odor more noticeable. For example, certain medications common for seniors, like those for blood pressure or diabetes, can change how our bodies smell. Our diet plays a role too. Foods like garlic, onions, or heavy spices can mix with 2-nonenal and amplify the odor. Even stress or hormonal changes can make a difference. And here's something surprising. Our sense of smell weakens as we age, so we might not even notice the odor ourselves, even if others do. I remember talking to my friend Tom, who's 65 and loves his Italian cooking. He'd make these amazing pasta dishes loaded with garlic and onions. But he started noticing that his grandkids would wrinkle their noses when they hugged him. At first, he thought it was just his cooking lingering on his clothes. But when he switched to a milder diet and started using some of the tips I'm about to share, the difference was night and day. It wasn't just the garlic. It was his body's natural changes, and he took it in stride. Busting the myths. It's not about poor hygiene. Before we go further, let's clear up a big misconception. This odor has nothing to do with being dirty or not taking care of yourself. In fact, many seniors are incredibly diligent about their hygiene, sometimes more than younger folks. But regular soap and water aren't enough to tackle tunanino because it's embedded in the skin's oils. Scrubbing harder or bathing more often won't solve it and can actually make things worse by drying out your skin. Another myth is that this odor means someone is unhealthy. That's not true either. Tunanino is a natural part of aging, and even the healthiest, most active seniors can have it. Think of it like gray hair or wrinkles. It's just part of the journey. The goal isn't to fight aging, but to embrace it with confidence and care. Practical tips to manage the odor. Now, let's get to the good stuff. How to manage this odor so you can feel fresh, confident, and ready to take on the world. These tips are simple, affordable, and designed with seniors in mind. I've tried many of these myself, and I've seen them work wonders for friends and family. 1. Use specialized soaps and body washes. Regular soap doesn't break down tunanino, but there are products designed to tackle it. Look for body washes with persimmon extract or green tea, which are natural ingredients that neutralize odors. Brands like Mirai or DHC make soaps specifically for aging skin. They're gentle, moisturizing, and effective. When I started using a persimmon-based body wash, I noticed a big difference in how fresh I felt all day. Pro tip: don't overdo it. Washing once a day with a specialized soap is enough. Overwashing can strip your skin of natural oils, making it drier and potentially increasing tunanino production. 2. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Dry skin is a big contributor to odor because it allows tunanino to build up. After your shower, use a fragrance-free, hydrating lotion to lock in moisture. Look for products with ceramides or hyaluronic acid, which are great for aging skin. My go-to is Cerai's moisturizing cream. It's affordable and works like a charm. Apply it right after toweling off to trap moisture and keep your skin healthy. 3. Watch your diet. What you eat can affect how you smell. Try cutting back on strong-smelling foods like garlic, onions, or red meat, which can mix with tunanino and make the odor stronger. Instead, load up on fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Foods like citrus fruits, leafy greens, and berries are packed with antioxidants that support skin health. Drinking plenty of water also helps flush out toxins and keeps your skin hydrated from the inside out. I'll never forget when my neighbor Susan, who's 72, decided to try a Mediterranean diet for a month. She swapped out her usual heavy meals for salads, fish, and olive oil. Not only did she feel more energetic, but her daughter commented that she smelled fresher. It was a small change with big results. 4. Freshen up your wardrobe and home. Tunanino can cling to fabrics, so keeping your clothes and home fresh is key. Wash your clothes with a detergent that has odor-neutralizing properties, like Tide Odor Rescue. For bedding and towels, add a half cup of white vinegar to the rinse cycle. It's a natural deodorizer. And don't forget to air out your home regularly. Open windows, use fans, or invest in an air purifier with a HEPA filter to keep the air clean. One trick I love is using dryer sheets with a light, fresh scent in my dresser drawers. It keeps my clothes smelling nice without overpowering perfumes, which can sometimes clash with tunanino. 5. Stay active and manage stress. Exercise isn't just good for your heart. It helps your skin too. When you sweat, you're flushing out toxins that can contribute to odor. Plus, staying active boosts circulation, which keeps your skin healthy. Even a daily walk or some gentle yoga can make a difference. And don't underestimate the power of relaxation. Stress can trigger hormonal changes that amplify body odor. So try meditation, deep breathing, or a hobby you love. My friend Linda, who's 68, started doing Tai Chi in the park every morning. She says it's not just great for her joints. It makes her feel refreshed and confident. She even jokes that her senior smell has taken a back seat. 6. Talk to your doctor. If you're concerned about body odor, don't be shy about bringing it up with your doctor. Certain medications or health conditions, like diabetes or thyroid issues, can affect how you smell. Your doctor might suggest adjustments to your meds or recommend a dermatologist for personalized advice. It's all about taking care of yourself, and there's no shame in asking for help. a word of kindness, supporting each other. Before we wrap up, I want to talk about how we approach this topic with loved ones. If you've noticed an odor with a parent, spouse, or friend, approach it with kindness and respect. Aging can be sensitive, and nobody wants to feel judged. Instead of saying, "You smell," try something like, "I found this great body wash that's amazing for keeping skin fresh. Want to try it with me?" Offer solutions, not criticism. I learned this the hard way with my dad. He's 80, and I could tell he was struggling with odor, but I didn't know how to bring it up without hurting his feelings. So I bought him a nice set of skincare products and said, "Dad, I got these for myself, but I think you'd love them too." He was skeptical at first, but now he swears by his new routine. It's all about making people feel cared for, not criticized. Well, my friends, there you have it. The real reason behind that senior smell and how to manage it with confidence. Aging is a gift, and every part of it, even the challenges, is a chance to learn and grow. By understanding tu non nino and making a few simple changes, like using the right soap, staying hydrated, and keeping our homes fresh, we can feel our best at any age. I hope this video has been helpful, whether you're navigating these changes yourself or supporting someone you love. Let's keep the conversation going. Drop a comment below and share your tips for staying fresh and confident as we age. And if you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need a little wisdom today. Thank you for joining me for this heartfelt chat. You're not just viewers. You're a part of this beautiful community of wise elders and those who love them. Keep shining, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay you. Bye for now.